Hey there, fellow deep divers. Ever feel like your brainstorming sessions could really use like a jolt of genius?
Uh-huh.
Today we're diving deep into MindMeld,
Yeah.
an AI tool that's making waves in the world of, collaborative thinking. Like
Mm-hmm.
imagine this, a platform where ideas just flow seamlessly,
Right.
and AI is like whispering suggestions right in your ear.
Whoa.
And you've got this global network of minds coming together to create something really extraordinary.
Yeah.
That's the magic behind MindMeld.
I think it's fascinating how MindMeld is capturing the imaginations of so many.
Yeah.
From, seasoned tech people to those just kind of getting started with AI.
Right.
What sets it apart is this ability to make collaborative brainstorming more dynamic,
Yeah.
more inclusive,
Mm.
and really just more productive.
It's like having a digital brainstorming buddy with you, right?
Totally.
And speaking of buddies, social media is buzzing about MindMeld.
Oh, yeah.
You've got hashtags like hashtag MindMeld ideas
I've seen those.
and hashtag AI collaboration.
Yeah.
They're exploding everywhere. People are sharing how this tool is helping them unlock new levels of creativity.
That's awesome.
But let's get down to like the nuts and bolts.
Okay.
What makes MindMeld so special?
One of the key innovations with it is real-time collaboration.
Okay.
So instead of that usual kind of chaotic brainstorming session,
Yeah.
MindMeld lets multiple users contribute at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah. It's really cool, weaving their thoughts together into kind of like a cohesive stream.
So no more like talking over each other or ideas getting lost in the shuffle.
Exactly. And it even goes further than that.
Okay.
MindMeld integrates AI-assisted ideation.
Okay.
So as you're brainstorming, the AI is actually analyzing your input.
Oh, wow.
And it's suggesting new ideas, highlighting connections you might have missed,
Yeah.
and even anticipating like your next thought.
So cool.
It's like having a super intelligent partner right there in the room with you, gently nudging you towards those aha moments.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's what I call a brainstorming power-up.
Right.
But how does MindMeld ensure that you're not just stuck in one way of thinking?
That's where the diverse perspectives feature comes in.
Okay.
So MindMeld taps into this massive database of information
Huge.
spanning all sorts of industries and cultures.
Wow.
So it can offer insights and suggestions that you may have never even considered,
Right.
leading to some really outside-the-box thinking.
Yeah.
Imagine like a team in Silicon Valley collaborating with artists in Paris. All through MindMeld,
Wow.
blending their unique perspectives to create something innovative.
I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's like having a global think tank at your fingertips.
Right.
And all of this is happening within a clean, intuitive interface.
Yeah, it's really nicely designed.
You can actually watch your ideas evolve in real time.
Oh, I know, it's so quick.
Vote on your favorites, comment, refine suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like watching the creative process unfold right in front of you.
Absolutely. And speaking of that creative process, let's kind of walk through how MindMeld works in practice.
Okay.
It's actually pretty straightforward.
Okay.
You can access MindMeld through their website,
Mhm.
or you can download the app.
Okay.
And once you've registered or logged in,
Yeah.
you can start a brand new session or join one that's already happening.
So let's say I want to start a new session.
Okay.
What's like the first step?
Well, the first thing you'll do is define your topic.
Yeah.
So what problem are you trying to solve?
Yeah.
Or what goal are you hoping to achieve?
Yeah.
Once that's clear, you invite people to join the session.
Okay.
And you can do that either by sharing a link or sending out invitations through email.
Easy.
Then comes the fun part,
Okay.
the ideation stage.
Okay. So this is where the brainstorming magic really happens.
Yeah.
So how do people actually contribute their ideas?
Good question.
Is it just typing, or are there other ways to like get your thoughts out there?
MindMeld is super flexible.
Okay.
You can type,
Right.
you can speak,
Hey.
or you can even doodle your ideas.
Really?
Yeah. The AI is really smart.
Okay.
It can interpret all those different inputs
Mm-hmm.
and integrate them seamlessly into the brainstorm.
So if I'm like a visual thinker,
Yeah.
I could just sketch out my concept,
Totally.
and MindMeld will just understand it.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
And here's where the AI really shines, I think.
Okay.
While you're putting in all your ideas,
Yeah.
MindMeld is analyzing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then it offers suggestions.
Okay.
It prompts you to expand on certain thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
explore different angles, or maybe even consider like a totally new direction.
Okay.
It's like having this personalized AI coach
Yeah.
guiding you through the entire brainstorming process.
Wow. That's amazing. But brainstorming, it's a team sport, right?
Well, totally.
So how does MindMeld handle the collaboration between all the different users?
I think one of the most thrilling parts of using MindMeld
Yeah.
is that you get to see other people's ideas just pop up in real time.
Okay.
Vote on the ones that you really connect with.
I like that.
And even merge concepts together to create something totally new.
That's awesome.
So let's say somebody suggests like a mobile app for language learning.
Okay.
And then someone else proposes like a virtual reality travel experience.
Okay, yep.
MindMeld might suggest, hey, why not merge those two ideas?
Oh, wow.
And create a VR app that
Yeah.
lets you practice your language skills
Right.
while exploring, I don't know, a virtual Paris or Tokyo.
Okay, got
Taking two completely separate ideas
Yeah.
and using AI to transform them into something innovative.
I love it.
That's one of the coolest things about it.
Yeah. So brilliant. But once you've generated all these amazing ideas,
Right.
what happens next?
Yeah.
How do you, like, capture and use all that output?
MindMeld has all sorts of different output options.
Okay.
You can save or export your whole brainstorming session in various formats.
Okay.
You can create mind maps,
Nice.
generate lists.
Oh,
You can even build presentations
wow.
directly from all that session data.
That's so cool. So you're walking out of a MindMeld session
Yeah,
with way more than just, like, a head full of ideas.
totally.
You have, like, actual tangible deliverables.
Exactly.
That's so practical.
And that brings us to how this is all being used in the real world.
Okay.
MindMeld isn't just like a theoretical tool.
Right.
It's being used by businesses,
Oh, yeah.
educators,
Yeah? Wow.
even creative artists
That's cool.
to really revolutionize how they work and how they think.
So it's not just for, like, tech-savvy folks.
No, not at all.
Give us some examples of how people are actually using MindMeld to make a difference.
Sure. Businesses are using MindMeld for all sorts of things.
Okay.
Developing new products,
Okay.
crafting marketing strategies,
Right.
to tackling complex organizational challenges.
Yeah.
Imagine a team at a tech startup
Yeah.
using MindMeld to brainstorm their next product launch.
I
And in education,
Yeah.
teachers are using it right in their classrooms
Awesome.
to help facilitate group projects, encourage students to think outside the box.
Oh, I love that.
Picture a classroom just buzzing with activity.
Uh-huh.
Students using MindMeld to collaborate on a project.
Wow.
And even in the creative arts,
Okay.
writers,
Mhm.
artists,
Yeah.
musicians
Yeah.
are all using MindMeld to work on projects together.
Oh, cool.
Blend different styles and themes,
Yeah.
really kind of push the boundaries of what they're doing.
I like it.
Like, think about a group of musicians from different genres
Okay.
all coming together with MindMeld
Yeah.
to create this unique and unexpected collaboration.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really neat.
It's amazing how this one tool can be used in so many different ways
It's true.
by all different types of people.
Right.
But let's hear what the experts have to say about this.
Okay.
What are some of the pros and cons
Mm.
of using a tool like MindMeld?
Well, on the plus side, a lot of people are saying MindMeld is a true innovation catalyst.
Okay.
It lets you take ideas from completely different fields
Yeah.
and kind of cross-pollinate them,
Right.
which can lead to really groundbreaking solutions.
Awesome.
And it's also incredibly user-friendly.
Okay.
The design is so intuitive
Mm-hmm.
that it makes collaborative ideation accessible to anyone, no matter what their technical expertise is.
Right.
You don't need to be a coding whiz to use MindMeld.
Yeah.
It really does democratize access to this kind of powerful AI technology.
That's fantastic. So it really levels the playing field for
Mhm.
creativity and innovation.
Absolutely.
And what about all the buzz online?
Oh, the hashtag MindMeldIdeas hashtag.
Yeah.
It's full of success stories.
Ollie.
From tiny startups to huge corporations,
Wow.
all sharing how this tool has helped them unlock new levels of creativity
Yeah.
and get real results.
It sounds like MindMeld is really living up to all the hype.
I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, it really is. But, with any new technology,
Right.
there are always potential downsides to think about.
Yeah, that's true.
One concern that's come up is this potential for, over-relying on AI.
Okay. Yeah.
That there's this risk that people might start depending too much on MindMeld's suggestions.
Right.
And then in doing so, they
Yeah.
might stifle their own original thought processes.
Right.
It's important to remember that AI should be there to enhance human creativity,
Yeah.
not replace it.
Totally. It's like using a calculator for math.
Exactly.
It can be super helpful.
Yeah.
But you still need to understand the concepts behind it.
Right.
They don't want to become mindless button pushers.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Right.
And another thing that comes up a lot is privacy.
Okay.
You know, when you're sharing your ideas in a digital space,
Yeah.
especially when those ideas could have like commercial value,
Right.
it's important to think about data security.
That's a good point. While MindMeld has all these amazing opportunities for collaboration and innovation,
Yeah.
it's definitely crucial to use it responsibly
Mm-hmm.
and be aware of those potential risks.
Yeah, for sure.
So what steps can people take to protect their ideas when they're using MindMeld?
Well, first and foremost,
Okay.
it's super important to really understand MindMeld's privacy policy
Right.
and their terms of service.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you're comfortable with how they handle user data
Yeah.
and like intellectual property rights.
Okay.
Do your research before you dive in.
That's good advice.
And if you're working on something really sensitive,
Mm-hmm.
you might want to look into MindMeld's privacy settings
Okay.
to control who can see your ideas.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
So a little bit of caution
right,
and awareness go a long way.
for sure.
It's kind of like locking your door when you leave the house.
Exactly.
Basic security measures can make all the difference.
Totally.
But when it's used thoughtfully, MindMeld can really be transformative,
I think so.
helping us connect, create, and innovate in ways we never thought possible.
It's pretty amazing.
Speaking of transformation,
Yeah.
it's interesting how MindMeld is changing how we think about teamwork,
It's true. For a long time, brainstorming was this very physical activity.
right?
You know, everybody had to get together in a room,
Yeah.
often with like whiteboards and sticky notes,
Uh-huh.
and just hope for the best.
And hope something good came out of it.
Exactly. But with so many people working remotely now and the need for more diverse perspectives,
Yeah.
that old model just isn't cutting it anymore.
Yeah. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole.
Totally.
It just doesn't work.
Exactly. And that's where I think MindMeld really shines. It
Yeah.
recognizes that the future of work is flexible, collaborative,
Yeah.
and geographically diverse.
So true.
With MindMeld, people can contribute ideas from anywhere in the world
Wow.
at any time.
That's so cool.
It levels the playing field and gives everyone an equal voice.
Love it.
It's no longer about who can talk the loudest
Right.
or who's physically present in the room.
Yeah.
It's about the power of thinking together.
It's like breaking down those walls of that traditional brainstorming room
Yeah,
and creating a virtual space where those ideas can flow freely,
totally.
no matter where you are
Right.
or like what your job title is.
Exactly. And by integrating AI into the whole process,
Yeah.
MindMeld goes beyond just facilitating conversation.
Okay.
It actually helps people think more deeply,
Wow.
make connections they might not have seen on their own,
Mm-hmm.
and really push their creative boundaries further.
It's like having that AI brainstorming coach right there with you, whispering insightful suggestions
Yeah.
and helping you see things from a fresh perspective.
That's a great way to put it. And what I think is really cool is how it's blurring the lines
Okay.
between all these different disciplines and industries.
Interesting.
Imagine a team of engineers working on a new medical device. They could use MindMeld to brainstorm with healthcare professionals,
Right.
patients,
Yeah.
even ethicists.
Wow.
By bringing together all these different viewpoints,
Yeah.
they could develop a product that's not only technologically advanced,
Yeah.
but also actually meets the needs of the people using it.
That's amazing.
It's like creating a melting pot of ideas
I love that.
where all these different disciplines and
Mhm.
perspectives come together
Mm-hmm.
to make something truly innovative and meaningful.
And it's not just about solving those problems.
No,
MindMeld can also be used just for exploring your creativity.
totally.
Imagine musicians from different cultures
Yeah.
using MindMeld to jam together,
I love that.
blending their unique styles
Right.
and instruments
Yeah.
to create something new
It would be amazing.
and unexpected.
Right. It's all about unlocking that potential for collective creativity, no
Yeah.
matter what you're doing.
I love that. And this isn't just some future vision.
Yeah.
This is happening right now.
It really is.
The buzz online about MindMeld
Yeah.
is full of stories about people using it in really inspiring ways.
That's so cool.
You know, we're seeing teachers using it to make lesson plans,
Oh,
students collaborating on projects, small business owners generating marketing ideas, and even families planning their next vacation together.
I love that.
It's remarkable how MindMeld is giving everyone access to creativity and innovation.
Yeah.
You know, anyone with an internet connection
Mhm.
can tap into the collective intelligence of the world.
It's like turning the whole world
Yeah.
into one giant brainstorming room
Yeah.
where anyone can share their ideas
Yeah.
and be a part of something bigger than themselves.
That is a powerful thought. But with all this talk about AI and innovation,
Yeah.
it's easy to get caught up in all the excitement
Right.
and maybe overlook some of the downsides.
Yeah.
We talked about those privacy concerns.
Mm-hmm.
But are there any other, like, ethical things we should be aware of?
One of the things that impressed me about MindMeld
Yeah.
was their commitment to developing AI ethically.
Okay.
They've been really transparent about their approach to data privacy and other ethical issues.
That's good.
Of course, like any powerful tool,
Yeah.
you have to use it responsibly and be aware of what you're doing.
It's like we're all explorers venturing into this new frontier of AI-powered collaboration.
Totally.
And it's up to all of us to figure out a path that's innovative, but also ethical.
I agree.
But I think when it's used thoughtfully, MindMeld can be a game changer, helping us connect, create, and innovate like we never imagined.
It's really cool.
It's about empowering people, not replacing them.
That's a great way to put it. It's about amplifying what humans can do, not diminishing it.
Totally. And one of the things that really stood out to me when I was learning about MindMeld is how it's being used to connect different cultures.
Oh, yeah.
And help people from different backgrounds understand each other better.
It's really interesting.
That's amazing. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Sure. Imagine a group of students from different countries all over the world,
Okay.
all using MindMeld to work together on a project about global citizenship.
Okay.
They could share their own perspectives on all sorts of important issues like climate change, social justice, or cultural identity.
Okay.
And MindMeld could help them find common ground, maybe challenge some of their assumptions and come up with innovative solutions that really address the needs of a diverse world.
It's like MindMeld is creating this virtual space where people can really connect on a deeper level. Beyond borders and cultural differences.
Exactly. And that's one of the most exciting parts of this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's not just about making brainstorming more efficient or productive. No, it's about fostering empathy, understanding, and collaboration on a global scale.
That's really inspiring. So as we wrap up our deep dive into MindMeld, what are some of the key things you want our listeners to take away?
Well, I think the most important takeaway is that MindMeld is way more than just a brainstorming tool. It shows us how technology is changing how we work, how we think, and how we create things together. It's about working together, embracing our differences, and using the power of collective intelligence.
I love that.
It's about using AI to boost human creativity, not replace it. And it's a reminder that innovation can come from anywhere, no matter who you are, whether you're a student, a teacher, a business owner, or an artist. MindMeld gives you the tools you need to connect with other people, share your ideas, and make a real difference in the world.
That's a powerful message to end on. It's all about empowering people to think bigger. Reach further and create a future that's more collaborative, more innovative, and more inclusive.
I love it.
Yeah. It really does feel like MindMeld is tapping into something really essential about being human. You know? That desire to connect with each other, share ideas. And create something meaningful together. It's like we're all these little parts of this massive interconnected web of creativity.
I love that.
And MindMeld is giving us the tools to, like, weave something really incredible.
And that reminds me of something we haven't even touched on yet.
What's that?
The fun,
Oh,
the excitement of actually using MindMeld. It's
Yeah.
not just about getting things done. It's also about the joy of discovering things together. Those moments when, you know, the sparks are flying. Ideas collide. And something totally new and unexpected comes out of it.
It's like a playground for your mind, right?
Totally.
A place where you can just let your imagination run wild. Speaking of letting your imagination run wild, what's next for MindMeld?
Oh, that's a great question.
Like, what are they working on in those labs?
Well, they're always changing and adding new features. Always pushing the limits. You know, I've heard some rumors about a feature that would let you brainstorm with AI personalities modeled after famous inventors. Artists, or even historical figures.
That would be so cool. Like, imagine bouncing ideas off a virtual Leonardo da Vinci or Marie Curie.
It would be amazing.
It would be like having your own personal brainstorm session with some of the greatest minds in history.
Totally. And I think it just goes to show that the future of AI is really all about pushing those limits of human creativity and collaboration.
Yeah.
And MindMeld is leading the way.
It's definitely an exciting time to be alive. But before we go, we have one last question for our listeners.
Okay, hit us with it.
Something to think about as you go on your own MindMeld adventures.
All right, I'm ready.
If you could brainstorm with anyone in the world, living or dead, using MindMeld, who would it be?
Oh.
And why?
That's a good one.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, tell us.
We really want to hear your answers.
I think that question really gets to the heart of what MindMeld is all about.
Yeah.
Connecting with those bright minds.
Yeah.
And sparking new ideas.
And on that note, we want to thank you all for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
Into the world of MindMeld.
It's been fun.
We hope this episode has inspired you to explore all the amazing things you can do with this tool and see how it can help you unleash your own creativity and collaborate in new and exciting ways.
Totally agree.
Remember, the future of innovation is all about collaboration.
It is.
So keep those brilliant ideas flowing. Keep connecting with each other and keep pushing those boundaries.
Absolutely.
We'll be back soon with another deep dive into the world of AI.
I'll see you then.
Until then, stay curious.
Bye, everyone.